Work radio station. Got any?
Hi there. Hi. In a perfect world, a pregnant woman would be in a state of pure joy. But as we all know, the world isn't perfect, and the young women on today's show say their pregnancies have left them in a state of pure panic.
Tasha doesn't have a choice of putting a baby up for adoption. No, she doesn't.
Well, the law will tell you differently. And if she needs
And you
shelter
know what?
so she can...
Then I have to go to prison. Tasha's not giving up no baby. The reason why I choose I don't want to have my baby is because I get stressed and I don't know how to handle it.
Well,
so
you better go to sleep, get up in the morning and try all over the next
Do you
day.
rather for me to do something to my baby or give it up?
The pregnant women you are about to meet say they plan to give birth. However, after that, they have no choice but to abandon their babies or give them up for adoption. And their loved ones' lack of support for that decision is only making matters worse. They are here to tell them, I'm having this baby, but I'm not going to keep it. Stop trying to change my mind. Responsibility for getting pregnant and for giving birth, they cannot take responsibility for their babies once they're born. So one way or another, they are giving them up. Natasha says she's already had 2 kids and is now pregnant with her 3rd, but there is no way that she can keep it. Tell us your story. Natasha, you are very young. You're just 21, right?
Yeah.
And you have 2 kids? How old are they?
5 and 1.
And now you've turned up pregnant again?
Yeah.
What do you plan to do?
Well, I told my my child's father that he can have the baby because there is no way I can take care of 3 kids by myself. No way.
So why did you let yourself get pregnant a 3rd time?
It wasn't planned. It was an accident. We was using a condom and the condom busted.
So you are pregnant. Abortion is not an option for you?
No, I choose not to have abortion. I'm very against abortions. Very against.
So you plan to give this baby up for adoption?
Yeah, but my mom's so against it, she can take it.
Yeah, but you say actually that you would even leave the baby on a doorstep if you had to.
On his doorstep or his mother's. It's his child. Why can't he take responsibility of it?
But how can you not be attached to this baby that is growing inside of you that you're willing to just drop it on the doorstep of...
It's not that I'm not attached. It's just that I'm young. I didn't get to graduate, and I want to go back to school. I have 2 kids that I have to take care of already.
But 2 kids that apparently, according to your mother, you don't take care of. She raises them.
I do take care of my kids. When I was 16, I had my oldest child. She had more part of my oldest than my other one. So she helps with my oldest, but I take care of my baby daughter.
Stand up, please. Hi.
Hi. I've got 2 children of my own. I've gone back to college and getting degrees and everything, so you can do it. It can be done.
Are you a single mother?
Yeah. You are? Yeah.
I feel what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing that you can't do it. It's just that it's hard to do it.
It's hard.
You have 2 kids. I'm about to have a 3rd child. It's not just my responsibility. It is the father's responsibility, too.
Yeah. What does he say about this baby?
Well, he says that, he doesn't say nothing at all. But when we get into it, he says, well, I don't care. You can have a miscarriage for all I care. So why should I have to take care of 3 kids by myself?
Yeah, but then why would you be willing to leave this baby on his doorstep if he doesn't care if this baby's born or not?
It's his responsibility, too.
Right. Well, your mother is here. She does have something to say about this. Let's hear from her, shall we? Erica, come on out. Erica, I am concerned for your daughter. I can't imagine how you must be feeling right now.
I'm concerned too, but she had sex, made a baby, raised it. Yes, you are.
I am grown. I am grown. I can do what I want to do.
And I'm still mama.
And I'm grown. You
We'll
don't
see.
take care of me, and you don't take care of my other kids. I take care of them.
I do.
I'm grown. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Okay, we'll see.
We will.
You're
I
gonna
bet you
have
I
this
do what I
baby
want
and
to.
raise it this
You
time.
will raise it.
Oh, no,
if
I'm
you
not.
want it, you will raise it.
Oh, you got me bent.
Well, quit telling me what to do then.
Okay,
I mean,
you better
Mom,
ask
do you
somebody.
think it's fair to this unborn baby that she doesn't want the responsibility of raising this baby? Sure enough, she did get herself pregnant, but what is in the best interest of this unborn baby?
Tasha raised her baby.
No.
But
I
if she
don't-
can't even take care of herself, she doesn't have an education,
It's
what does she
time.
have to offer this baby?
It's time that Tasha go back to school, get her diploma, get a job, get an apartment, raise
And take care of
her
3
child.
kids.
Oh, well, I'll take the first one and the second one, if need be.
Say
But
that.
she's gonna
You
take
say
that one.
And she says that, but she does not do anything for my baby daughter. You do not help with her. You do all for Ricki. Everything. Just
I thought that would be enough.
Okay.
You wouldn't have
but I
another
was
one.
not trying to have kids, okay?
Well, now you got 2
But
to
that's
take
not
care
what I'm
of.
saying. You talking about you do for my kids. You do for Ricki. Every time you go get something, you get for Ricki. Do you think about Nicole? When
do you
Nicole
think
needs
I was trying
diapers,
to do
I get
something?
Nicole's diapers. When Ricki needs stuff, I get Ricki stuff. So don't make it seem like you take care of my kids all by yourself. I do take care of my
And
kids.
I'm gonna give you your props. You help take care of your kids.
I
But
do
you're
what,
gonna take
okay,
care of
I
this
do what
one.
I can do. I'm young and I don't have a job right now. But when I do work, I take real good care of my kids.
How
And
far
don't say
along
that.
are you?
I'm 3.5.
3.5 months, yes.
You're talking about having 1, having 2, having 3, like you're having puppies. This is a baby. This baby didn't ask to be born, to be brought into this world. And if you don't want this baby, I worry about this baby. And maybe you should put this baby up for adoption.
Thank you. Yeah. Mom, why are you so against her putting this baby up for adoption?
Because I raised 3 kids all by myself with the grace of God. If I can do it, she can do it.
First of
Be
all-
enough woman to take your responsibility.
Ricki, okay, first of all, Ricki, when she was pregnant with me, the only reason why she didn't give me up for adoption is because after she carried me for 9 months, and then she actually had me, she carried me for 8 months. After she carried me, and then she actually had me, she didn't decide not to give me up. But she was gonna have a adoption with me. She was gonna give me up.
But I didn't.
Okay. I'm not
It
you.
doesn't
I'm
matter.
not you. I cannot do what you do.
Then you need to stop
And
having
don't
kids.
act like you are all that great.
Oh, but I'm not.
I know you're not. So don't be standing up here trying to chastise me and tell me what I'm doing.
You need to take care of your
Okay, well.
responsibility.
Yes,
Bottom
ma'am.
line.
I believe that there are 2-parent families out there that would love and provide for the baby.
With all due respect, Mom, I mean, you did do a good job raising your 3 children, but she also was a mother at 16. Maybe if you weren't so young and having to take care of 3 children on your own, she would have, what?
Ricki, I was 17 when I had my first one.
You was 18.
17 when I got pregnant. I was 18 when I had him. So
Thank you.
what?
You was 18 when you had it. You was already finishing school and everything. Whatever.
The
Well,
point
you
is,
should've
the
stopped.
point is, Mom, no
it
matter
was
how
you
much
the
you
one
want
pulling
her
me
to
out of
keep this
school.
baby, you can't force her to keep this baby. And I worry
Yes, I
that if she does keep this baby and she doesn't want to have this baby, I wonder how she's going to end up treating this baby.
Bring her back in 5 years. I bet she got the baby.
I bet you I won't.
Coming up next, she says she doesn't want to give up her baby, but her boyfriend and mom are making her feel that she has no other choice. Can she convince them to support her? We'll be right back after this.
Tasha doesn't have a choice on putting a baby up for adoption. No, she doesn't.
Well, the law will tell you differently. And if she needs
And you know
shelter
what?
so she can...
Then I have to go to prison. Tasha's not giving up no baby.
Closed captioning of this program.
Ricki Lake. Revenge can be sweet, especially on Ricki.
She ruined your wedding.
My sister punched his sister.
And they're here to get even.
You either want an apology today or you want revenge.
How do you get revenge on a trash-talking cousin?
I don't say nothing about you that I can't say to you.
That's a lie.
Are you ready to put it all on the line?
She's not gonna get an apology out of me.
Good old-fashioned revenge.
Next, Ricki.
I'm almost 4 months pregnant and I love my boyfriend, but he and his mom refuse to let me have my baby in their house. They're threatening to kick me out or abandon me if I have this baby here.
There is no way my son's girlfriend is having her baby in my house. she tricked my son, and I don't want no part of her. If she wants to give the baby up for adoption to me, that's fine, but she's out. There is no way she's staying in my house and living off of me.
Pregnancies have left them feeling backed into a corner with the only way out being to give up their babies after they're born. Meghan is really nervous, and I'm sitting with her. Meghan says she doesn't want to give her baby up, but she's being made to feel that she has no other choice. Tell us your story, Meghan.
Okay. Well, I've been with my boyfriend Tommy for 8 months now, and my parents both died, so Tommy and his mother...
Just recently? Your mother just died a couple months ago.
Yeah, 3 months ago. And Tommy's mother and him decided to let me stay in their house. So I've been staying there for about 4 months now, and 3 months ago I found out that I was pregnant. And Tommy feels as though he's not financially stable enough right now to raise the child.
Yet he should have thought of that,
exactly.
About that before he had unprotected sex.
And I'm not saying that I'm right. I know I'm in the wrong and that I should have used something, and I'm not condoning my behavior. I know that it's wrong and everything what I did, but this is my child, and I don't feel as if it's right that I should be backed into a corner or given an
ultimatum. You've basically been told you've been living with them because you have no place to go.
And Tommy says either if I keep the baby, then I can't stay there anymore because he feels as though he's not ready for the child right now. And Rosanna, his mother, she just recently told me that she wants to adopt the baby. But she's claiming that if she adopts the baby, that she doesn't want me getting any emotional ties to it. But
so she doesn't want you to have anything to do with the baby.
Yeah, but then she said that she wants me to see the baby every weekend. How does she want me to see this baby every weekend and not have no emotional ties to this child? If you don't want no emotional ties to the child, you can't let the mother see the child, am I right?
And her reasoning for you not living there, she says she can't afford to take care of you and a baby.
Exactly.
But yet she's willing to take care of the baby over you.
Exactly.
So what is it you want to say to her?
I just want to say to her that I'm not going to give my child to anybody because I feel as though if I felt that I was mature enough to have sex without a condom, then I should take up to my responsibility and take care of my child.
Well, get ready to tell her that to her face, because here comes Rosanna. Rosanna, come on out. Hi, Rosanna.
Hi, Ricki.
Well, let's not boo her. Guys, she, out of the goodness of her heart, has been letting her live with her. So, come on, let's hear her out. What is your theory that you want to adopt this baby, but you don't want her to have any sort of emotional attachment to this baby?
Right, exactly, because she just is not mentally stable herself. She's still a baby herself. You know, she cannot take care of a baby. She came into my house. She's supposed to be on birth control pills. She told me she was taking them, and she just stopped. I feel that she just tricked my son because she doesn't have anybody, no family or anybody. She tricked my son to get pregnant to stay with us. Say my son wants to break up, he can't. There's no way of getting out. She doesn't listen to me. She's lazy. And I can go on and on. Exactly.
First of all, I'm not trying to trick Tommy.
You did already.
No, I didn't trick him. Okay, I am not condoning my behavior. I understand that not using a condom or birth control was wrong. I am not in any way trying to hold him back. If he does not want to have anything to do with my child, that's fine. Because you know what? There are many women...
It's not that you don't want to have anything to do with your child. What are you saying? You're making my son like the bad guy?
No, I'm just saying.
You're the bad one.
I'm just saying if he doesn't want anything to do with it, or if he doesn't feel that he's ready enough to take care of it, or he's not emotionally stable enough, then I could go and I could take care of the child by myself.
How do you plan to do that if you don't have a place to live? Are you working currently?
She's a child herself still, Ricki. You know what I mean? She's not...
Right, but the fact is she's also a mother right now. She has a baby growing inside of her.
Right.
So we need to, acknowledge the fact that she's a child having a child.
Right.
What do you want from Tommy? Do you want him to be a part of this baby's life? You have no intention of giving this baby up for adoption, and especially not to her.
Not to anybody.
Then she's going to have to leave my house and go back to Connecticut with her aunt. She ain't having no baby in my house. And I told you that already.
I'm not trying to put Tommy down. I love Tommy very much. He's my heart. And I understand that he is not ready for this child. And I understand in a way I'm not ready for it either. And I am not trying to bash him in any way.
You did. You tricked him.
I didn't trick him. That's not what it was about.
You're not the one for my son anyway. I don't want you with my son.
Then who's for your son? Then
not
who's
you.
for your son?
Someone that's more together, educated,
more together.
and
I
has
am
it together.
educated.
Where are you educated?
I am
Sleeping all day?
educated. Don't bash me on national TV.
Well, I am doing it, and what?
Okay.
Well, because when we get home, you can pack your things and you can get out.
Tommy is here, I think, since he is part of this family.
But I'm not bashing him. I'm not trying to put him down.
They put her on me.
Well, let's hear what Tommy has to say, shall we? Tommy, come on out.
Yeah, let him come out. You drifted us apart.
Hi, Tommy.
Hey, Ricki.
What do you have to say about the situation? You did have a 50%
Yeah, of course. I know.
job in getting
I
her
accept my
pregnant.
responsibility for doing that, and I understand everything. But for her to consider that she wants to have the baby, but we don't have exactly what we need right now to take care of it, might be a little bit selfish. And I don't want to give the baby away, because if she has it for 9 months and she gets attached to it, then that's not fair to either of us just to give the baby away like that.
So what do you think she should do?
I'm not sure. That's why I came here to see, to discuss the options.
So do you think your mother should have custody of this child?
I don't think so, because if I'm not going to lend it to somebody else, why would I just give it to my mother?
So you know what? You and her can get out of the house. I've been telling you to pack your stuff and leave. You don't have to be on me with all this stress while you partying in the room all hours of the night.
It's not
This girl
about
don't
that.
do nothing.
It's not about that, though.
I don't need it and leave. Get in the apartment with her and get out.
All right, I'm in the process of
I don't
doing that.
want it anymore. I don't want it. I don't need it. They all should know how lazy you are and the stress I go through at home. Meghan, do this. Tommy, tell her to do it. Leave her alone.
She goes to school every night.
Excuse me. Don't disrespect the mother.
But you're bringing up all the negatives.
Yeah, that's right. Because you said the more I'm nasty to her, the more you're going to be nasty to me.
Because she
I
don't
treat
do
her like
nothing
you're
to
going to...
you.
What kind of
You're
bull
snotty to her
is
for
it?
no reason, just because she's around now.
You know
She
what
has
it
an
is?
attitude. Next
People
time
always bring up the negatives, but never the positives.
Exactly.
What positive you have?
I have a lot of
I want to hear what
positives.
positive do you have? You ain't got no positive.
Yes, I do.
You can't even make it to GED school.
I'm a good... What does that have to do with anything? This is not about GED
This is
school.
not
This
about
is about what I want to do with my
The show's
child.
not about bringing her down.
I
The
don't
show
care
is about
what it
discussing
is.
our options.
Well, this is...
I'm not trying to
You're
fight. I'm just trying to make my point known.
I mean, you must have some positive feelings towards her.
Not her, the baby, yeah.
Because
They like each
the truth is-
other. They like each other.
I can't stand her.
But you're a mother. You're a mother. She just recently lost her mother. Can
I
you at least have
understand
some
that.
compassion?
Compassion. Ask her if she had compassion for her mother.
Yeah.
Go ahead, ask. Go ahead, you answer that.
Can I tell you something,
You treated your
Rosanna?
mother like garbage, but I'm not.
These people, they do not know about my mother. This
Well,
show
now
is
they
not
do.
about my mother.
But Ricky's telling me I have compassion for you. Don't start
Don't
crying.
talk about my mother.
Listen, don't go with your crocodile tears. You take that, you know where, Tom, get your hand off of her.
No, don't tell me what to do.
Don't touch her. Get your hand down. You have to put your hand on her. Stop.
Yes. Hi.
Continue with the
I just
show,
want to
please.
commend you on you wanting to take responsibility for your child at such a young age, because it's very rare to find in young mothers, and you're a better person for that.
Hi. Are you a mother?
Yes, I'm a mother of two.
What advice do you have?
I think those two should move away from that mother. Get off. They'll be all right.
Yeah, move away. That's right.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, I just think the only bad and immature mother is right there.
What's on your mind?
I just think you need to get rid of that mother because she's just rude and you have nothing to do with her anymore.
Yes.
But when you want to keep the child and his mother doesn't want you in the house with it, so there are always possibilities how you can raise it, like mother-child houses or whatever. So you can get help from the government. So don't talk
We
about...
might have some help for you coming up a little bit later, all right? We'll tell you what we have in store for you. Coming up next, she says her daughter abandoned her baby just 1 month after he was born, and she was just lucky that Grandma was willing to come to the rescue. Now her daughter wants to be reunited with her son. Will Grandma allow it? We'll find out.
The reason why I don't want to have my baby is because I get stressed and I don't know how to handle it.
Well,
so
you better
do
go to
rather
sleep,
for
get
me
up in the
to
morning
do something
and
to
try
my
all over
baby?
the next
Do you
day.
rather for me to do something to my baby or give it up?
Here's a young lady who's saying, I can't handle it and I need some help. And if you don't get me the right help, you may end up burying this baby.
Are you a man-stealing woman and proud of it? If you or someone you know is nothing but a low-down man-stealer, you could be a guest. Call 1-800-GO-RICKY.
Just south of Highway number 7.
Wait till you see them now on the next Montel.
Today at 11 at CFMT.
abandoned her son when he was a month old. She refuses to raise him. I'm seeing her today for the first time in months. I want custody of my grandson.
Say a big hello to all of our viewers watching us here in New York on UPN 9 at 5 p.m. and now for the first time on Fox 5 at 10 a.m. We love New York. We are talking to pregnant women who are determined to give their babies up after they're born because they don't feel at all prepared to take care of them. Well, our next guest, Tracy, says her daughter, Janie, abandoned her infant son just 1 month after he was born, and she was just lucky that Tracy was there to take care of him. And you have been taking care of him. How old is the child now?
He's almost 19 months.
All right, tell us what happened. What caused her to leave after a month?
Drugs. She got into a bunch of friends that got her involved in some really heavy drugs. And
after the baby was a month?
Oh, yeah, right away after the baby was
born. Because to me,
born.
having a baby is the ultimate drug. It's the ultimate high, having a child.
High. Yes, I agree.
So wait, she picked up and left.
Yeah,
and you were there to basically pick up the...
Yeah, she, well, we had a mobile home, and we gave it up to her so her and the baby would have a place to live. And she just couldn't do it. She couldn't keep up the space rent. I walked in, found drug paraphernalia, dirty diapers, all kinds of teenage kids living there, hanging out. It was just a mess, and I basically told her, you know, until you can provide him with a clean, safe, drug-free environment, he's staying with us. Because if we don't take him, somebody's going to turn you in and the state's going to take him. And I'm not going to let that happen.
So you stepped in. Do you have legal custody?
I have guardianship. She signed guardianship over to me. I'm going to go for legal custody. And I've talked to Janie about it before, and she was willing to do that because the road that Janie's going down, she's either going to end up dead or in jail.
But she says she's changed the path she's on. She's stopped using drugs. She's gotten her life together. She's looking for a place, and she wants her son back.
Well, I don't believe it. If I seen a clean drug test, that would be something different. But she's been gone now. It's been 5 weeks. I was in the hospital, very sick, very, very sick. She came to see me, and, you know, I was devastated as it was because she's been gone for so long. And she came with a full backpack, and I knew she wasn't going to come back. And she promised me she'd be back the next day to come see me, and I haven't heard or seen from her since.
Well, she's here for a second chance. Let's hear what she has to say. I know it's been a while since you've seen her. Let's welcome your daughter, Janie. Janie, come on out. Have a seat if you could. I don't want to, I don't want to break up the beautiful hug or anything. But Janie, where have you been?
Where's she at? All over, actually. It hasn't been fun, though.
Are you clean?
Yeah, I have been. Not for very long, though. Only about a month.
What is it like not really being a part of your son's life?
It's really, really hard. It's torture.
You say you want another chance. You'd like to have your son back. What do you want to say to your mother?
Can I say something?
Sure.
You know from the very beginning when you had Josiah, right? I told you, I don't want your baby. I don't want to raise your baby. But you chose to bring him here for us to love, and we all love him. And I understand that you have a problem, Janie. I've been there. You know that. And I chose to get myself straightened around for my family because I didn't want to lose what I had. And I don't want to see you lose Josiah. And you know as well as I do, there's enough people out there that are mad at you for the things that you've done. If they turned you in, they would take him away, and you know that, right? And that's why you signed over guardianship to me, so no one would take him away from us. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Okay, all I want you to do is get your life straightened around. I can't go to bed at night without that phone next to me because I'm afraid someone's going to call me in the middle of the night to come down and identify your body because you've had your throat slashed, raped, or had a drug overdose. It's tearing me apart. Your son doesn't even know who you are, Janie.
Tracy, is she welcome to come home?
She's always welcome to come home. I want her home all the time. I don't want her to leave. I want her where I know she's safe. I look out the window and see it rain and I start crying because I don't know if she's in somebody's house, if she has a coat to wear. You know, it just drives me crazy. Because she's my daughter and she's got a problem. That doesn't mean I don't love her and I want to help her.
And you also have had drug problems.
Yes,
You've been
I
clean
have.
for years.
Yes, I have.
Janie, if we were to offer you some help to make it maybe a little bit easier by getting you in contact with, I don't know, AA or whatever it is that you need, would you be willing to accept that?
I have a caseworker back at home. She's the one that's been helping me. I haven't had contact with my mom to let her know because this last time seeing her in the hospital scared me a lot. This has been the longest I haven't had any communication with her at all.
So now that you're back together, are you moving home?
You know you're welcome at home, but you can't keep coming into our lives and be there for 3 or 4 days and change the whole cycle at home and then be gone again. You just pop in and you're there for a few days and then you're gone for a month or 2 months. You got to either decide you're going to come home and...
I always decide because I want to. At first, when I get there, it's overwhelming. It's hard.
Because we have rules.
No, because I'm too afraid to have Josiah in it.
Why are you afraid to have Josiah?
Because I don't know.
That's because you haven't been a mother yet, Janie. You haven't had a chance to be a mother because you've had other things going on.
Josiah is here. Is it okay if we reunite him with his mom?
Yes.
Let's bring him out.
Janie.
Hi there, cutie. All right, I'm weeping. I do believe that you have to make a commitment, not just for you, but for this little boy. It's not fair to him that you walk in and out of his life. If you want to be a part of it, you're in it. It's hard, but it's worth it. We will help you guys. Coming up next, she says that finding she was pregnant with twins should have been happy news, but in reality it was devastating because there is no way that she can keep them. Can her best friend convince her that she is making a big mistake in giving them up? We'll find out after this.
That's not a choice. I'm Tasha's mom.
Right, you're not her.
And don't tell her
You're not her. And by law, she has choices. Right.
Okay,
and she's an adult now?
She got one choice.
Uh-huh.
She got two. Have this baby, be the mother she's supposed to be, and raise that baby, or lose her life. That's her choice.
He must be available to travel to New York City the week of February 4th. Okay, and remember, hunkiness is in the eye of the beholder. So if he looks like Niles Crane or Al Bundy, that's okay. They're hunky to someone.
A show 9 years in the making.
That was quite an entrance.
Ready for some of the best Ricki moments? Do you want a strip?
Yes, I
do! Take a trip down memory lane. Wednesday on Ricki.
Are you a man-stealing woman and proud of it? If you or someone you know is nothing but a low-down man-stealer, you could be a guest. Call 1-800-GO-RICKI.
Feeling overwhelmed and unfortunately not overwhelmed with joy. Hazel says she recently found out that she is pregnant with twins, but as much as she would like to, she simply cannot keep them and raise them herself. Why is that, Hazel?
I'm only 18 years old. I've been on my own since I was 15. I'm a single parent. I work Monday through Friday. I can't afford, raising these and plus my 6-month-old son by
wow.
myself.
Oh my gosh. Bing, bang, boom. You have a 6-month-old.
Yep.
And how far along are you with these twins?
3 months.
4 months?
3 months.
3 months.
Almost 4 months, yeah.
Wow, so you have a plan. What would you like to do?
Well, it's not their fault, you know, so I would like to go ahead and have them, but put them up for adoption. I don't want to, you know, get abortion or anything like that.
Your best friend Liz does not support you in this decision.
Well, now she does, yeah.
But for a long time, she's been telling you to keep these babies.
Yeah, but she doesn't know. She's not in my shoes, you know. She has her daughter and plus the father. They're all living together happy, you know.
All right, well, Liz is here. Let's hear what she has to say about your thoughts. Come on out, Liz. You're already shaking your head no. What's the matter, Liz?
She's crazy. Twins are the best thing that could ever happen to one person.
Yeah, when you can take care of it and when there's a father in the picture.
I'm independent. I don't like to depend on nobody. I'm not, if I keep these twins, I know I'm gonna need help. I don't want that. I don't want nobody helping me.
Yeah,
I can do it all by
and you
myself.
say you'll take care of these babies.
I'll help her. I'll be there at 4 o'clock in the morning with them, waking up. No problem. I don't understand. It's crazy.
Is that realistic? You have a baby of your own, Liz.
Yeah,
and a life of your own. You're really going to be there. You're going to pay for these diapers. You're going to.
She can move in with me. I have no problem with that.
Yes.
I have a question for the control mother there.
That's Rosanna.
Rosanna, how would you feel if your son and your daughter-in-law moved out and took off with your grandchild and you never got to see your grandchild?
Whatever they want to do, it doesn't matter. I don't care. You know what? I'll still sleep good at night.
Really?
Yeah.
You say that, but come on, this is a part of you too. This child is a part of you.
Of course, I know that.
Wouldn't you want to know that baby is safe and taken care of and provided for?
She'll change her story once it happened, though.
Coming up, she says she agonized over whether to keep her baby and ultimately made the choice to give it up, a choice she now believes is the best one she could have made. We will hear her story right after this.
The reason why I don't want to have my baby is because I get stressed and I don't know how to handle it.
Well,
so
you
do
better
you
go to
rather
sleep,
for
get
me
up in the
to do
morning
something
and
to
try
my
over the
baby?
next
Do you
day.
rather for me to do something to my baby or give it up?
Here's a young lady who's saying, I can't handle it and I need some help. And if you don't get me the right help, you may end up burying this baby.
Closed captioning of this program is brought to you in part by...
Free or out of town, call.
Are you a man?
Our next guest, Tulea, says she is living proof that the choice to give up a child does not have to be one that haunts a mother forever. In fact, she feels sometimes it is the best choice a woman can make. Tulea, thank you for being here. Tell us your story.
3 years ago, I found out I was pregnant, and I didn't want the baby because I knew I wasn't ready. And my
you were
dad
just 19?
Yes. And I wasn't going to school, and I was living on my own. And I told my dad, and he was really supportive, but I told him, I'm just not ready for this. This is not something that I'm ready to handle. My boyfriend and me had broken up, and I was just in a really bad place. And my dad found the number for Project Cuddle, a place that helps women that are pregnant.
They do amazing things for young women.
And I called, and they called me right back, and they're like, well, here's your options, And I told her, I don't want the baby. And she's like, well, that's fine. We can help you through that. And she flew me out to California and helped me find a really awesome adoptive family. And I gave up the baby for adoption. And
so you knew exactly where your baby was going?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I met with them ahead of time, and we spent a lot of quality time together. And 3 years later, she's doing great. I just saw her just a few months ago, and we have a really great relationship.
And you have no regrets?
No regrets.
And in fact, you are now in a different place in your life. You just had another baby.
Yes.
You are in a relationship. You are completely happy.
I'm married to the founder's son.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah, Project Cuddle.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to Debbie in just a few minutes, but you married her son.
So her oldest son, yeah.
So in a way, Project Cuddle not only found the best family for your baby, but also opened a whole new world to you in your life. And you now have a new baby girl who was born on my birthday, September 21st.
September 21st.
8 weeks ago. So what would you say to these women that are having a hard time getting the family to accept that they do want to give these babies up? They think that's in the best interest of the baby.
It doesn't have to be a horrible situation where everyone's like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so traumatic. I mean, you have options, and the adoptive couple, you can go visit the baby, you can see them on birthdays if you want to. I mean, it can be really open or as closed as you want it to be. I had actually chosen a closed adoption, but we became such good friends that we're open, and she calls me and I call her. And when I found out I was pregnant with Abigail, my daughter now, she was one of the first phone calls I made. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. And she's like, yay, you know, and we were really excited together.
Oh, that is so wonderful. And I would imagine your first daughter has everything she could possibly want.
Oh, yeah. They just moved to a big farm, and she has animals, and she's really happy.
That is great. Well, you know, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to meet your mother-in-law, Debbie Magnuson, and hear what she has in store for the women here today. Don't go away.
Revenge can be sweet, especially on Ricki.
My sister punched his sister.
You want revenge.
Next, Ricki. At CFMT.
Consider when she's thinking about the possibility of giving up a child for adoption. Joining us is Debbie Magnuson, the founder of Project Cuddle, and the woman who helped Tulea find the right home for her baby. Debbie, you do such great work. Project Cuddle is one. I just love your organization. I love what you do for women. We've been involved with your organization for a long time. What can you say to these women who have loved ones that are telling them, no, you must keep this baby. You can't let go of this baby.
Well, I think it's really important that each of you go with your heart. You have to live with yourself. Okay, moms are not going to be there forever. Some of them already aren't. And you have to make the decisions you can be proud of. When you finish this situation, you need to be able to walk away, like Tulea, and say, you know what? I was in a bad spot, but I did the best I could with it. And I'm proud of the decisions I've made.
Let me, Natasha, what's going on with you right now, honey?
Natasha, if you need to try and raise the two you've already got, and help with those two, and give this new one a home and a new chance. Maybe you need support.
Don't tell her that. That's not a choice.
She has.
That's not a choice. I'm Tasha's mother.
Right, you're not her.
And don't tell her
You're not her. And by law, she has choices. Right.
Okay,
and she's an adult now?
She got one choice.
Uh-huh.
She got two. Have this baby, be the mother she's supposed to be, and raise that baby, or lose her life. That's her choice. That's her choice.
The point is, what she's trying to say is that I know
No, Tasha doesn't have a choice of putting a baby up for adoption. No, she doesn't.
Well, the law will tell you differently. And if she needs shelter so she can...
Then I have to go to prison. Tasha's not giving up no baby.
This is exactly the kind of situation that you find a lot of these young girls in, where they are petrified to talk to their parents, to talk.
And you can see why.
I don't care what you say. You don't live in my shoes.
Now, with your situation,
I support it.
It might be really great if you were to work with your parents, make an agreement, and say, if Mom, in 6 months I've been testing clean and I've proven to you I can be responsible, I get the baby back. But if not, then Mom, I realize that it's best for the child to stay where it's at.
And let me just say that you are not pushing these women to do any one direction.
Oh, no.
It is their choice.
Absolutely.
It is their choice. It really is her choice.
She doesn't have that choice.
But why
keep telling me that? She doesn't.
I don't understand it. She's 21 years old.
If she was 91 years old, that's not a choice she has.
Woo! Well, all I can say is I say good luck to you, Natasha.
Anyways, she's been trying to tell me what I can do. I am grown. And just when I was 16, and she tried to tell me I was having an abortion, and I told her no, if she wants me to have it, I will leave her home. I don't care. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to raise a baby. That's what you're going to do. Whatever. Because I raised my oldest child, and I'm sorry, because every time. Then you shouldn't have done pregnant. That's the best thing you should have done. I get stressed out because when my child says, where's my daddy? And I don't doing.
Well,
so
you
do
better
you
go to
rather
sleep,
for
get
me
up in the
to
morning
do something
and
to
try
my
all over
baby?
the next
Do
day.
you rather for me to do something
You know
to my
what you
baby
do? You know
or
what
give
you
it
do?
up?
Pray to God, that's what you do.
Do you hear
It
what
don't
she's
matter.
saying?
God can help some people, but it does not matter. It does not matter because, like I said, I get stressed. I get stressed and I cannot deal with it. That's why my kids go away because I cannot deal with it.
My concern is, here's a young lady who's saying, I can't handle it and I need some help. And if you don't get me the right help, you may end up burying this baby. That's what she was saying over there. That's a concern. Does it concern you?
She's going to be a good
I'm not going to be there all the time.
She's not
I'm not going to be there all the time. I'm not going to be there all the time. Just like I have my apartment, and I'm not there all the time. You don't know what goes on.
Natasha?
Okay? Just like you was not the best parent, but you did what you could do, and I'm going to do what I can do.
Natasha?
I'm going to do what I can do.
And then don't have any more babies. You don't have to worry about that.
You deal with it the way you did, and that was alcohol.
I need to go, but would you mind spending time with these families after the show? I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We need to take a break. We'll be right back after this. Closed captioning is brought to you by
December 18th, the print.
Ever photocopy your bum. It's dangerous. There's a risk of the copier glass breaking. Some pranksters like to do this at Christmas office parties. They strip down to their underwear and sit on the glass to take a photo of their bum to amuse their sozzled coworkers. Some have suffered nasty injuries and even broken their limbs after falling off the copiers. So forget the photocopiers and stick to the mistletoe, which is a lot more fun anyway.
Are you a man-stealing woman and proud of...
Welcome the prospect of motherhood with open arms, but it is unrealistic to think that this always can be the case. If you are feeling overwhelmed by your pregnancy, there are many places you can turn in your communities for help. Places like your religious centers, your schools, your hospitals, and of course our good friend Project Cuddle. The important thing is to make sure that you and your baby are safe and well cared for. I wish all of our guests the best of luck in making the right choices, and I thank you at home for watching. See you next time.
Promotional fees have been paid by the following.
Introducing the best America.
www.ricki.com.
Stay tuned for the always informative Montel. He's coming up next.